it was going in turn 1 and 2 on the last lap of
Yeah.
stage 2. And Kyle Larson's trying to get Kyle Busch, I think, for like 7th or 8th. Maybe 6th. I don't not quite remember what the exact running order was, but Kyle Larson gets into Kyle Busch's door just a little bit, trying to slow him down, and Kyle Busch seems like he kind of just overreacts a little bit and door slams the 5 and crowds him going into 1, and Kyle Larson kind of gets loose because he's not given a whole lot of room. Back in, steps out. He goes spinning, takes the 8 car with him. 8 car pounds the wall. 5 car just kind of spins out. Really doesn't hit nothing other than the 8 car. 8 car is done for the day, and the 5 car continues. And Kyle Larson winds up getting top 10 finish out of the day.
I was really surprised with Kyle Busch leaving after that, going to the.
Yeah, he hit if you hit these cars, the way these cars work, if you hit the car too hard on the left or right side in a wall, the toe link will break on the back end of the tires.
He must have hit it pretty good.
Yeah, so he messed up that 8 car, and he was done for the day. And the 5 ultimately comes out not scot-free, but he winds up getting the better end of the deal out of this. And Kyle Busch is, ultimately upset, saying, don't know why that point was so worth that much of the 5 team, and just kind of got dumped. I don't think he used that. Got cleaned out, I think is what Kyle Busch, quote unquote, said. Kind of got cleaned out by the 5 car. So my whole deal with this situation is, it's racing. Could Kyle Larson probably could have given Kyle Busch a little bit more of a break?
Of course he could.
Going into 1, yeah.
Of course he could.
Could have Kyle Busch not door slam the 5 going into turn 1? Yeah, I don't think that was necessary. I think both guys just kind of got frustrated. I think the 5 was faster than the 8. Kind of got tired of battling with him. Just kind of gave him a little hit saying, hey, give me this spot. And 8's like, fuck you. You door slam me. I'm going to pinch you down here to the corner.
Yep.
And then, the shit ensued. So I think it's a 50-50 thing. I don't know about 50-50. Maybe 60-40 Kyle Larson. Just because ultimately Kyle Larson is the one that got loose.
Yeah, I would
say. And he's the one that started, quote unquote, the wreck.
I would say Kyle Larson on that, 60-40.
Yeah, it's just that both guys could have done things differently to where that doesn't occur. And I haven't heard anything from Kyle Larson on his take on this wreck. Like I said, we're recording this Sunday night, shortly after the race finished. So we'll probably get quotes later in the week about what Kyle Larson said about this incident, and might change my mind. But I think it's definitely more Kyle Larson's fault, just because he's the one that ultimately got loose and started the wreck. But the 8 car could have done him a little bit more of a favor. 8 car didn't have to react the way he did, kind of door slam him down the front stretch going into 1 and pinch him really bad. So end of the day, I think it's just kind of a racing incident. And, both these guys are guys that never really give in. Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch are not guys that, like to give up any spots
They're not
on the
pussies.
track. Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
They're not pussies at all.
I mean, hell, Kyle Busch. You saw what he did to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah, but Ricky. I don't even think Ricky got the last laugh on that deal, because he got fined him $75,000 for a punch.
Yeah,
so.
Right.
Yeah, I just think Kyle Larson's having a decent year, or a pretty good year, and Kyle Busch is having a very not good year for his standards. On the playoff bubble, and every point matters to that 8 team, and just in that moment he just kind of didn't give the 5 any room. 5 didn't cut him a break and lift off, going into 1, and they got together, and shit happens. I think it's more of a racing incident than anything.
Shit happens.
You feel the same way?
Oh, yeah, shit happens.
Shit happens.
Yep.
It's
just a race, man, race.
It's just a race, man,
It's just a race.
What time?
Okay. It's just a race. Everybody race.
That's the quote of the day. It's just a race, man.
It's just a race.